Lakers Nation, what is going on? And today we have a massive trade rumor that could completely change the future of the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm talking about a move that would send a 5-time All-Star from the Boston Celtics to the purple and gold. And if this actually happened, Luka Doncic could get the superstar teammate he needs to compete for another championship. But there is one huge problem with this trade idea, and I'm going to explain exactly what it is later in the video because it could be the reason this deal never happens. So make sure you stay until the end because this rumor is absolutely wild. Before we get into it, comment below right now, would you trade Austin Reaves for Jaylen Brown, yes or no? And if you love Lakers content, make sure to subscribe because we are on the road to our next milestone. Now let's get into it. According to a recent report, the Los Angeles Lakers could have an opportunity to pursue Boston Celtics star Jaylen Brown this offseason. Yes, that Jaylen Brown. The same Jaylen Brown who has been one of the best two-way players in the entire NBA. The same Jaylen Brown who has helped the Celtics become one of the top teams in basketball. And the same Jaylen Brown who just wrapped up another incredible season. The report states that the Celtics have not completely ruled out the possibility of trading Brown. And that immediately got Lakers fans talking. Because opportunities to acquire a player of this caliber do not come around often. Maxwell Ogden of Lake Show Life said that if the Celtics are truly open to trading Brown, then the Lakers need to get their bitter rivals on the phone immediately and see how far they can get in discussions. He also said that if Boston is open to trade talks, then the Lakers should go all in on pairing Luka Doncic with one of the best players in the NBA. And honestly, it is easy to understand why. Jaylen Brown is one of the most complete players in basketball. He can score from all three levels. He can attack the basket. He can create his own shot. And most importantly, he plays high-level defense. That is something the Lakers desperately need. Especially when you are building around Luka Doncic. Luka is one of the best offensive players in the world. But surrounding him with elite two-way talent could take this team to another level. And that is exactly why so many fans are excited about the possibility of Brown joining the Lakers. However, this is where things start getting complicated. Because getting Jaylen Brown is much easier said than done. Brown is entering next season making approximately $57 million. That massive salary comes from the 5-year Supermax extension worth more than $285 million that he signed with Boston. So the Lakers would have to figure out a way to match salaries while also convincing the Celtics to actually make the trade. And that is not going to be easy. The report suggests that one path could involve major roster changes. LeBron James is expected to be an unrestricted free agent this offseason. Rui Hachimura will also be an unrestricted free agent. If both players leave, the Lakers could open up significant cap flexibility. But even then there are still challenges. Austin Reaves is extension eligible and reports suggest he could command a much bigger contract moving forward. Because of that, some trade frameworks have included Reaves along with draft compensation such as the Lakers' number 25 overall pick. And this is where things get really interesting. Would you be willing to trade Austin Reaves if it meant bringing Jaylen Brown to Los Angeles? That is a tough question. Because Reaves has become one of the most important players on the team. He continues to improve every season. He has become a reliable scorer. A playmaker. And one of the fan favorites in Los Angeles. But at the same time, Jaylen Brown is on a different level as a player. Especially when it comes to defense. The article points out that while Reaves has improved significantly, his defensive struggles have been difficult to ignore. And that is one reason why Brown could be such a perfect fit next to Luka Doncic. Brown would immediately give the Lakers a physical, athletic wing who can impact both ends of the floor. Ogden described Brown as the exact type of player the Lakers need next to Luka. A dynamic slasher who can score at all three levels while combining power and skill in a way very few perimeter players can match. And when you look at his playoff performances, it becomes even more impressive. Brown has averaged 23 points per game during his postseason career. while shooting efficiently and continuing to defend at a high level. Those are superstar numbers. And we all know how important playoff performers are when it comes to winning championships. Imagine a lineup built around Luka Doncic and Jaylen Brown. You would have one of the best offensive creators in the NBA paired with one of the best two-way wings in the league. That combination alone would make the Lakers incredibly dangerous. Then if the front office added quality role players, rim protection and floor spacing around them, this roster could quickly become a serious contender. But there is still one major thing everyone needs to remember. The Celtics have not indicated that they want to trade Jaylen Brown. This is still just a possibility being discussed because of questions surrounding Boston after their early playoff exit. The Celtics may decide to keep Brown and continue building around him. Or they could explore changes if they believe reshaping the roster is necessary. Right now nobody knows exactly what will happen. But if Brown does become available, you can expect the Lakers to be one of the teams monitoring the situation very closely. Because opportunities to add players like Jaylen Brown rarely happen. And pairing him with Luka Doncic could completely change the future of this franchise. But now I want to hear from you. If the Celtics made Jaylen Brown available, would you trade Austin Reaves and draft picks to bring him to Los Angeles? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss any breaking Lakers news, rumors and updates. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.